Sir, it's not easy to wait. You see me in church nowadays, those steps are improving.
What do you do when you're waiting on God silently for an event or something you really want Him to do? Is to communion with Him.
Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Olufikarami, and if you're new, you're welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so excited to have you. And today I'm not alone. I am with a special guest. And this is not his first time on this platform actually. This is like the second or the third time. And his name is Pastor Bright Ogigata. And I'm so pleased to have him here with me.
Thank you very
Welcome
much.
very much, sir. Thank you so much for coming, and we are so excited to have you here today. And today we'll be talking about the waiting season. What do you understand by the concept, the waiting season, or in the waiting room?
Okay. Thank you once again for this privilege and access given to us to be here. One of the greatest desire that I have as a person is to bring light to things so that people can understand the benefits therein. You hear people say, I'm waiting on the Lord, or I'm in a waiting room. Basically, what they do is just setting exercise that does not really bring about the knowledge of what they are doing. Because they see people do that and they just want to copy. To wait is to delay a moment or an occurrence or an unexpected outcome. Now, there are ways at which one can wait, either in the waiting room or you're waiting for a thing to come true. Basically, there are five. One is silently. Basically, it depends on what you are waiting for, but I will channel my focus more to waiting on the Lord. Silently. What do you do when you're waiting on God silently for an event or something you really want Him to do? Is to communion with Him. So you are not just there to go and say, Father, this or this. No. You are just waiting to have a fellowship, a communion with Him before you proceed to the next phase. There are phases in waiting. The first one is silently. Second one is patiently. So that of patiently is when you now bring about the petition aspect. Why am I waiting?
So, Pastor Bright, can I just a minute? So, the way you are speaking about this thing, it looks like waiting is so easy. Sir, it's not easy to wait on the Lord for something because you don't know how long. In the waiting period, you don't know how long. You don't know how far.
Yeah.
When you're waiting on God.
Okay. Either long or short. It's only when you have another alternative you can be measuring the duration. Now, if I tell you, wait for me, and what you are looking for, you don't have it outside X-ray through other means, what will you do?
No, I have to keep waiting.
So do you measure the time of waiting, or you're waiting for the result?
But what of that period where you are just frustrated?
Frustration comes when you allow your human sense to becloud the essence of waiting. So if you have the right understanding that I'm waiting for a purpose, that's why you see when we gain admission into a university, we wait for 4 or 5 years. There are issues that comes up within the 4 or 5 years. What do you do? Do you just say because of that I'm not going to wait to receive the certificate?
No. Actually.
Do you have other alternative to get another certificate?
No, actually, it's not even easy to wait on job. Okay. Like we're waiting on God for a job, and I'm currently in my waiting season, and I know it's very, very tiring because there are some days that you just feel so empty, like you're not fulfilling purpose, you're not doing anything with your life, like you just feel like giving up. Of course, I don't have any other choice, but
okay, that's why it's best to know that while waiting, you also focus on your purpose.
Okay.
Focus on your purpose. Now that keeps you going. You know, we easily break down because we just want to. This is what I'm looking for. If I don't have it, nothing is happening. Meanwhile, many things are happening. So you just have to trust God to help your heart. Waiting on the Lord is so sweet.
Hey.
Because God has a mechanism, a divine mechanism, to make your results to cancel the insult. Your results to cancel the insult.
At the end of the waiting period, it comes with joy,
Yes.
and it's actually people will forget that you once waited for a particular thing.
Now, many people, the reason why certain waiting are lengthy or getting longer is because where some people are waiting, they don't observe. There are stages. You observe. You have to see the light of things. Get instructions. Okay. Now, I've waited patiently. I've made my request known to him. This is why I'm waiting. What is he saying? You have to get instruction. But people just say, "Oh, Pastor, I'm waiting on the Lord. All we do is just to go to church, go to a silent room, and pray, and pray, and press, and press, and press." My dad will come back from the pressing. She just release energy without gaining energy. So the best thing is to understand the concepts that are involved. Silently wait. You present your petitions and you wait to hear instructions. So that helps you now. Is it when it is not a conversation in the process of waiting, it makes it not interesting and boring. But if you are always waiting to hear what he will say, I tell you the truth, it's you will not even remember the length of time, but however, you just be enjoying the experiences that are within the process.
Thank you so much, sir, for those lovely and juicy points. I hope you've been able to pick one or two from everything that is said. I'm also in my waiting season. I'm waiting on God. And one of the things I've been doing currently is dancing. I've actually been dancing a lot, and I've been, doing more of Thanksgiving, because I feel like that is how I choose to wait on God for everything I'm waiting on God for. I choose to give thanks. I want to just give thanks throughout the season that I am currently. Give thanks and dance and rejoice and praise. Like, if you see me in church nowadays, those steps are improving. Yeah, I can tell you those steps are really improving, because that is the only way I can get through of this. Because with gratitude, you remember the things that God has done for you, how God has saw you through everything, and you're not focusing on the things that you actually want. You've shifted your focus. You're reflecting back on what God has done for you. So, Pastor Bryce, I don't know if you've ever been. I know you've been in a waiting period at a point or the other. So, what did you do during those times? And you can share other tips as well.
Okay. There's nobody without a waiting time. What I do personally, I just remember the past of how God has helped me in issues that I waited on Him, and that becomes a faith for me to face the new faith. So I basically remember the past, His faithfulness. Like you said, you made mention of Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is faith.
Yeah.
It's difficult to give thanks when you are waiting. I'm telling you, it takes a depth of knowledge of who God is for you to give thanks in waiting season. Or however, remember, have a correct knowledge of God, stand upon the sure word of God that never fails. So that helps you as an individual to keep fit. Though people might, the truth is, the waiting season is actually hard or tough, especially
Thank you. You just said that.
especially when you have pressure around you from people, from friends, from colleagues. But all the same, God is with individual. So your life is not my life. So if I have that understanding, all that happens to you is you. All that happens to me is me. Me is better than you. So I always console myself while waiting, that irrespective of how long it will take, I know it's going to end well. And that has been my strength.
Now that's deep. That's quite a lot. I feel like one point that I got from all of that is that you have to, keep your journey your journey. Don't compare yourself to other people. Just focus on what you're doing. Focus on you. Focus on your journey. It is your journey, and sometimes you have to wait on God for things. It's not everything that comes immediately. God is never late. That's something I think I've realized so far. God is never late.
God is never late.
Yes, He's never late. So when He's coming,
It's always latest.
it's always what?
Latest.
Latest. So when it's coming, yeah, it gives you the latest.
Every phase He brings, it's all about bringing something new. No. Waiting really redefines someone's faith towards God. But if you have other choice, and you can just as well, I can't even wait. This man is just there, sitting there, hearing my cry. It's really tough when you are really waiting. There are levels of waiting. Just Mama, when you graduate from university, for example, you just believe that 1 month, you are not waiting. 2 months, you are still having the fun, the excitement. I just came back from NIC, you can see.
Yeah.
Just, okay. But
You're still enjoying.
the reality of actual waiting comes up 7 months. Seeing all your friends that you finished,
Settled already.
it's always hard when you think people you thought that you give them testimony, they are not the
I'm
one
giving you
giving you
testimony.
testimony.
I know,
That
right?
becomes a whole lot. So
Yeah. Like,
that also
right.
put pressure on the waiting, and how you wait also determines how you get the results. So I pray you just have the right mindset towards waiting, and God's going to give you a positive ending.
Amen. Thank you so much, Pastor Brian. Thank you for coming. Thank you for giving us every of those lovely points. I'm so excited that you came today. The next time that you'll be meeting us, please stay well in the waiting room. Stay quietly. Stay calm. Be good. Embrace gratitude. Be thankful to God. And I'm very sure that before you know it, you'll be out of it. Till next time. Bye.
Bye.
All right.